YouTube. Me and Bridget are making soap tonight, and my husband's been sick. He came home like a week ago sick, and I've been waiting on him hand and foot, and so I haven't had no videos on, and I'm sorry, but that's how it goes. And this is from Kerry from Tucumbia. I think that's Tucumbia?
Possibly.
Washington State. And she's one of my favorite pen pals. And we have exchanged soaps and things before. And she bought some rose-colored clay. So I know what was in the package when it got here. And I'm so excited to open it up. Bridget has opened the packages for me and got them ready. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, and she wrote something. Let's see. 2 ounces of rose clay. And she put a friendly, happy face. Enjoy, Kerry. And Kerry, I can't wait to try this. I wanted to try it in one of the soaps that we're doing today, but I couldn't find one of them that I could make pink. So I'm going to have to work on that. And I want to think to do it in the Rosemary Palmarosa soap that smells like vintage roses. I think that would be the one. But I'm not doing that one today. And it doesn't have any kind of a smell. Do you?
No, not really. There's a light, musky,
earthy smell.
Yeah.
And you can see it's really, really pink. And so
I think in Crayola.
Oh, and I got it on my jeans, and now I'm pink.
I think in Crayola terms that would be flesh colored.
And flesh colored?
Yeah.
Well, it looks dusky pink to me. So thank you, Kerry. I can't wait to try that in my soap. I'm going to sit it right there. And I've been redoing my soap room. I've got cabinets with drawers.
Organization.
Yes. And I'm going to have an upper cabinets going here, and I think here. And I got me a teapot so I can make hot tea while
Or a cup of noodles
while I'm doing soap. And so I can't wait to do that. But thank you, Kerry. I can't wait to try that one. And I'm going to try it, I think, in the Rosemary Palmarosa soap. So, rosemary. Oh, what's this? Ooh,
I was keeping it secret.
Look at it. It's so pretty. I didn't know that was going to be in there. Oh, it's a scarf. Oh, it's bigger than that. I love scarves. I love scarves. And this comes from Ecuador. This comes from my friend in Ecuador. She lives in Ecuador, or she's retired to Ecuador. Hang on, the rose-colored clay.
Did it go somewhere it wasn't supposed to?
Oh, my husband is about to kill me, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to live through it. He's real hot natured.
Yeah, I am too.
And my daughter got that. But my husband, you can be outside and there could be snow on the ground and freezing, and you put your hand right above his head and you'll feel the heater, the heat generating from him.
Yeah.
If you're in a movie theater and your knee touches his knee, sweat will start trickling down your leg.
You know, it's 30-something degrees outside, and I'm still running around in Crocs and 3/4 pants and short sleeve shirts.
Yeah, and so they're so hot natured.
It feels good.
But when he gets sick, if he gets hot, he starts coughing, and I do that too. It smothers him, but it takes a whole lot more to make me hot than it does him. And so we've had no heat in the bedroom for a week, and I'm under every blanket in the house with this little tunnel so I can get fresh air. But it's still, I have gotten my sinuses have got mad at me. I'm not sick or anything. It's just my sinuses, and I think that rose-colored clay just
agitated them.
Agitated it. Anyway, oh, this is so gorgeous. But anyway, she lives in Ecuador, and she has family in Canada, and I think she may be originally from Canada, and she's moved to Ecuador with her husband. They have a house there, and they're going to retire there, and I'm not sure if they've already retired. And she sent me this.
I'm lusting, Mom. I'm lusting.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I don't know what it's made out of, but it feels so silky and awesome.
It is awesome.
And it has no labels on it, so it must be handmade.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is going to be so perfect in the wintertime because I love to do this. I love to do this with a scarf in the wintertime.
And then put a coat on.
And gloves and wool socks. And
thermals.
Thermals. And my children are going, and I'm like, freezing. So this is going to be so awesome. Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
It's got these little shimmers of gold in it. I don't know if y'all can see it proper.
But see, there's a thread right here.
Yeah.
It's almost like Christmas tinsel.
Oh, it is so beautiful.
It's so thin, though.
Oh, I love it.
It's made out of thread. Look.
I know.
Look how thin it is. It's thread. It's not...
Yeah, it's just such fragile. It's so beautiful. I am going to absolutely worship this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you if you're watching this video. That is so awesome of a gift. I did not expect that. What it was is, she sent me a letter. She is from Ecuador. They have a particular type of essential oil, and it's very expensive, and it's hard to get in the States, or at least that's what I found it to be. And she wanted to share some with me, and she was visiting her family in Canada, and she ordered a big order from Essential Depot because it's hard for her to get soaping materials in her country, in Ecuador. And so when she comes to Canada, she drives across the United States line, close to the Niagara Falls, and she has a post office box that she pays for there, and so she gets her orders delivered there, and then she drives over and picks them up, and then goes back over into Canada. And so while she was there, she dropped me this package in the post, and so I was so excited to get it. And it says, oh, and her name is Lee, and it says, "Dear Kim, in this package are scarf from the market in the city of Otavalo, Otavalo, and you know me and my pronunciation with odd words. I just can't do it, and words that you don't think is odd are odd for me.
I'm not even going to try.
Okay, on Saturdays, it is the largest outdoor market in South America, and about 15 minutes away from the small town that we have our house in." Oh, I'm going to so love that scarf. All right, then she has gave me...
Here's the oil.
Alright, she has gave me a piece of the wood of that tree, and then also the Palmo Santo essential oil, and okay, it says that the PALOSANTO essential oil, considered to be antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. It can be used as part of a remedy for bronchitis and coughs. I might need that. I have been, in my tart burner, I have been putting eucalyptus, lavender, and peppermint every night in my tart burner and putting it on low, and that's the only thing that has made my husband survive.
And I need one for the boys.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
one.
The first night I didn't think to do it, and he just was coughing all night. He had a horrible night. He couldn't sleep, and he was taking cough medicine. And then the next night I got out the stuff and put it in the tart burner with a little olive oil, and he has slept much more beautifully with no heat. Every night, and it even helped with his snoring, because he would wake me up snoring in the middle of the night, and he hasn't bothered me snoring.
No. I remember whenever I borrowed it when Henry was sick, and I slept so good.
And I had the little pre-mix bottle then, and we just ran out of it because we've used it so much. So I just went and grabbed some of the essential oils and the olive oil, but I've got to make another premix so that we can just pour some, shake and pour. But anyway, okay, it's said to have excellent absorption properties and can be used in massage therapy to relieve pain and inflammation of the muscles and joints and regenerate skin conditions. Promotes skin nutrition, healing, and flexibility. I'm checking my soap, y'all. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 crock pots going.
And one's a double batch.
Yeah, one's a double batch. Okay. Sampo oil, essential oil, can generate states of calmness. Oh, it would be good to mix with lavender. And relaxation, and is beneficial for meditation, concentration, and for enhancing creativity and learning. That'd be good to put with rosemary for that reason, for learning and creativity. In spiritual aromatherapy, it can be used as perfume to release negative energy, to purify and cleanse the spirit, relieve stress, sadness, bad mood, headache, panic, and anxiety.
I need to put this in a pill.
How to use. Put a few drops of Palo Santo essential oil, and I know I didn't pronounce it right, y'all. Dilute 3 drops to 1 drop on the chest dilute it. 3 to 1 drops on the chest at heart level, on the nose, on the side of the head, the temples, on the back of the neck 3 times a day, and on the soles of the feet at night before bedtime. It says she sent me a piece of the wood. There it is. And it's
real light.
Yeah, it's like real feather light. Okay, it says
like pine.
It means holy wood, and it has been used for centuries by the Incas and indigenous people of the Andes as a spiritual remedy for purifying and cleansing, as well as medicinal purposes. Has a fine citrus aroma with underlying notes of frankincense, which is a close relative. Used to clear out negative energy or evil spirits. I have a gas stove, and I put the wood in the flame until it catches fire, then blow it out and trail the smoke wherever I am cleansing. It is said that the wood from Palo Santo tree that did not die naturally will not burn. Hope you enjoy these items. I mix the that essential oil with cassia and patchouli for a facial soap. I also added organic rose MOSQUETA, which is rosehip oil, from PATAGONIA, Patonia, and organic Afghan oil from Morocco to the small bars. And though they smell very good, this was used making the cold process method. All the best and happy holidays to you and all your family, Lee.
Yay.
I'm so excited to get this. Now
I can't wait to try that.
See.
Yes. I want a cleansing bar for the face with some of that rose stuff.
I like to put turmeric spice in my acne bars, in my facial bars, because turmeric is great for the skin.
Well, we need to make this like a thick, pasty one so you can make it in a facial bar, like a mask.
A mask is not a soap bar.
They do.
A soap bar is not a mask.
They make them. I've seen them.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to spill it, so I'm trying to get that stopper out without spilling.
Careful.
I know. Woodsy, citrus, earthy.
And licorice.
A touch of licorice.
Yes. I smell. It's not the red licorice. It's the black licorice. Or a black jelly bean if you don't know what black licorice is.
Here, let's
Everybody
see.
knows what black jelly.
I'm not going to dilute it, but I'm going to put it at heart level. Maybe it won't break me out. You're supposed to dilute essential oils before applying to the skin. You have hereby been notified.
But we're doing it anyways.
So the essential oil police, do not come after me. Oh, that smells awesome. Need to put that beside my bed and sniff it.
Oh, yeah.
Along with my tart burner. But I'm not putting any in my tart burner. I'm saving this very precious oil for just smelling from the bottle.
Oh.
I'm so excited about my gifts. And I want to send Lee something before she goes back to Canada. My husband has just been all I can cope with at the moment. I haven't got any videos done, but we did do a video on the Rebatch soap, and after tomorrow we'll have that posted, or probably tomorrow is when I'll post this one. So we're going to try to post that one, but we want Dad to wash his hands with it too. And so
after he fixes my car.
After he works on her car. What happened to your car?
My thermostat died and my power steering fluid ran out. I didn't know that you had to put power steering fluid in there. It's not one of those lists of things that I was told to check routinely.
Say nobody wrote it on you.
Nobody wrote
Check
it.
the power steering fluid annually in your car.
I've been told, you check your water, you check your transmission fluid, you check your oil, check gas, but that's pretty much it.
So that's the list. That was it. That was the list. And where was it wrote? On your back somewhere?
Right on my bra.
That's right on your bra. Anyway, so I wanted
brake
to...
fluid. I was never told about that one. I found out about that one a couple months ago.
Brake fluid. Yeah, because you had some friends that were helping you with your brakes, and they messed with the brake line, and air got in the brake line, and she had no brakes, and she was going down the mountain, and...
Well, actually, I was on my way to the edge of the mountain, and I'm like, shh. Oh, crap. Oh, Lord.
Anyway, so...
And like, I finally got stopped, and thank the Lord for the new fire station with their little pile of gravel, or I wouldn't have got stopped.
Oh.
And I was like, help me. And so a friend with a Durango towed me down the mountain. I love her Durango.
So I'm going to wear this while I show you my new soap room. And so, Bridget, can you do...
I'm going to manualize the camera. If it shakes, I am very sorry. Oh, root beer. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is where I'll put my soap in the molds. And here is all of my super fatting and my lye and my bowls and measuring cups and things and my lye containers and my glass bowls and my oats and miscellaneous.
And y'all know where the sink is.
And there's the sink. You've seen that. And look, I got this wonderful countertop here. And I got my wooden spoons and my stainless steel spoons. And then all my miscellaneous
plastic
things. And I got shells down here. And I got my preservative down there, and don't show the garbage, it's overflowing. And then I still got my let me put this up. I'll be right back. Okay. And so I still got this old table that works beautifully, but it would be nice to have a countertop here with more shelves eventually, but this table works perfect for, it's low. And so you can see down in your crock pot. So that's really nice. And so I got this table here.
And if we mess it up with soap residue or lye, we're not going to cry.
That's right. We're not going to cry about it. And our two old beat-up desk chairs that swivel and are so comfortable. And then I got all my super fatting stuff here, along with my new coconut oil, cocoa butter.
And oh my God, it's like smelling fudge. You just want to take a bite.
I know, you want to eat it. You want to eat it. It's awesome. And I can't wait to make my goat's milk soap with Whole House cocoa. And I'm going to super fat it with only this.
Oh, it's going to be so freaking awesome.
And I got my Essential Depot unrefined organic shea butter. I bought 3 of those. I've already used one of them and a portion. This one's the only one left whole. I put the cocoa butter in my night cream, and it changed the consistency because this stuff
It's rock solid hard.
It's rock solid hard. And so, but when you spread it, it still just blends on perfectly. But because this is so hard when it's at room temperature, I put a whole tub of this, which is 1 pound, to 5 pounds of shea butter. And I think next time I need to reduce it and not use as much.
I think you should cut it like into a fourth.
I don't know.
And then blend that up. And then if it needs more, then add more.
And then I've got some of my bulk oils. And we've got this beautiful countertop with drawers.
Look at the fabulous.
I know all my spices, and I've got all my that I haven't used yet that I need to pour up. And I just love it. And now my essential oils are down here right now, but I'm getting a new cabinet here and a new cabinet here, and I'm gonna have my essential oils right here at eye level where I can see the bottles. So that's going up.
But not too high so I can't get them because they're shorter.
But that's going up tomorrow. And so we went full circle, and I'm so excited about, oh, excuse me, Coke, maybe beer. Oh, look. Here is the Rebatch soap. And I did a video on it, and it is still just a little spongy. And I think maybe 1 cup instead of 2 cups of the activated charcoal, and it didn't feel pommacy. But it really cleaned like crazy. So people with greasy, dirty hands, this soap is going to be awesome.
And I want to put it into a liquid soap for dishes.
Yeah, Bridget wants to put activated charcoal in a liquid soap for dishes.
It's going to be freaking awesome because it like took the grease and the oils right off.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, Dawn, I'm going to so compete.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, it's hard. It's hard now, and it's been 16 days. So I'm going to put it on the website but in a few days, but I think I'm going to let it cure for 1 more week before, but, you know, I put a lot of water in this soap.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Rebatch pieces were large, and it was just going to be too hard. All my scrap soap for however, 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
It was just going to be too hard to try to puree that down into shreds because the pieces were so odd shaped. So I put a lot of water in there and put it on high to melt the soap, but it still didn't melt everything. And look how beautiful those are. Yeah. I just love that.
I do too. I wish a couple other bars of soap that we have could look like that, but
yeah, well, I think
that was a kind of a fluke.
I don't know. I think it would be fun to have shaved colored pieces of soap and put it in the soap right before you do the cool down. Because if you put it in there when you've got your soap at the perfect temperature,
it's gonna melt it.
No, if you put this soap, if you have a crock pot of hot processed soap and you let it cool down to the correct temperature for putting in your essential oils or fragrance, when you put that cold shredded soap in there, it's going to drop the temperature even lower. So we're going to have to play with that, because if you put it in, let's say at 180, I think that would be perfect, but it might still melt the soap, the shreds, so it might be that it would be better to have
bigger pieces.
Yeah, bigger pieces. Put it in at 180, then cool it on down to 160. Put your essential oils in it and have this same effect, but without doing Rebatch. Just adding pieces of chopped soap in different colors, if you like, to the soap, and I think that would be very fun. So I'm going to play with that.
It's going to be fun to try.
After Daddy is well and gone back in the truck. And so, anyway, so I'm really excited about having my soap room better. I still don't have linoleum. No, don't look.
I'm not looking.
I know. There's little pieces of soap everywhere.
You dare not walk barefooted in this room.
I know, and if
Your
I
feet
vacuum,
come out clean though.
Well, if I vacuum, I'm afraid it will gum up the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a broom and a spatula and try to do better, but I've got to rip all this up and put linoleum down, and then I can just sweep and mop and go right on.
Yep.
So, anyway, and Bridget worked really hard. She helped me out, and she got my moles all taped up and ready to go. And I have got to do the dimensions inside my mold because somebody's trying to work on some kind of surprise for me, and they were all flat, so I couldn't do the dimensions, measure them, and Daddy's been sick. But now that we got them together, I got to measure the dimensions inside my mold
before we put soap in them.
Before we put soap in them. So
I'll go get a tape measurer.
Okay, all right.
I got one.
All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this video, just sort of poking around the soap room.
Yep.
And please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And please leave me your comments. And we will have more videos very, very soon. And bye-bye. Okay, everybody, I got my new cabinets up. And so I've got my cocoa butter sitting in the window. And I got my essential oils all put away. And now I haven't got this one I've got it put up. I decided to put it over here at the sink. And so I haven't got anything in it yet. But I am so excited to have it on the wall. And as usual, I'm an economizer, and I got these cabinets from a lady who was taking them out of her kitchen and getting all new cabinets, and I got all these cabinets for $75 off of Craigslist. So I'm really excited about that. I've had them for a bit, and I finally got them put in. And this one doesn't match, but it's close enough. It don't look that bad. I think it looks okay. So, alright. I just wanted to add this little clip at the end and let you know that we did get that done today. Bye, YouTube.